Something that I get asked quite often is, how do I combine data from multiple files that are stored in a single folder? In Excel for Windows, that's actually quite straightforward. On the Get Data menu on the Data tab, there's a From File, From Folder option. But what if you're using Excel on the Mac? Well, unfortunately, Excel for Mac doesn't have the option. It can be done, and in this video, I'll show you how. If you want to follow along, you can download a copy of the practice files from the link in the description below. So let's imagine that it's the end of March. I've created a folder on my Mac's hard drive, and in that folder are 3 files. The Jan file contains sales from January, the Feb file contains sales from February, and the March file contains sales from March. I've opened the Jan file, but all the files are identical except for the data, and it is important that the files are structured identically. So the sheets containing the data to be combined need to have the same name. In this case, it's sheet 1. The headings need to be the same, in the same columns, in the same order. So now I've started a new Excel file, and this is the file I want to pull the data into. So I click on the Data tab up on the ribbon, click on Get Data, and select Blank Query. On row 2, I need to delete the double quotes, and after the equal sign, I need to type in Folder.Files, open brackets, and inside those brackets, I need 2 double quotes. I actually only needed to type 1, and it put the other one in for me. It's important to note that the word folder and files need to start with a capital F. And once I've done that, I click on Next. I'm now working in the Query Editor, which is part of Power Query, which is part of Excel. The error that I get has occurred because I didn't specify a path. So if I click on the cogwheel just to the right of the source step, from here I can use the Browse button and navigate to the folder that contains those 3 files. So I'll click Browse, and it's actually taken me to my desktop, which is where that folder is. So I'll select the folder and click on Open, and then click on OK. I'll also just maximize the Power Query Editor. To combine the data from the 3 files, I click the double-headed arrow just to the right of Content. I then select Sheet 1. Remember, all 3 files have a Sheet 1, and that's where the data is, and click on OK. At this point, the data from those 3 files has been combined into one file, but it's not in the right order. It's in alphabetical order by file name. So let's sort it by order date by clicking the drop-down arrow on the order date column and selecting Sort Ascending. The other thing I want to do is I want to remove the column called source.name, which it added. You might want to leave it in because it shows you the file name of where that data came from, but I want to remove it. To do that, I click the Home tab, I click Choose Columns, and I'll untick Source Name and click OK. So at this point, I've got the data how I want it. To close the Query Editor, I click on the Home tab and click Close and Load. Now, if you see this error, the query didn't return any columns, just click on OK. On the Mac, when combining files using this method, the method I've just used, Power Query creates multiple sheets. And what I want to do, I can keep those sheets, but there's no need. What I want to do is delete all the sheets except the one called Query. The sheet called Query contains the combined data. So I'll just go through and delete the 3 sheets that I don't need. So there is the data, January's data, followed by February's data, followed by March's data. The dates in UK format. Now let's imagine it's the end of April. My boss has sent me another Excel file containing April's sales data. So I will move that file into the monthly sales folder, and the structure is exactly the same as the other three. Then I open my other file, the one with the combined data in it, and I click on Data and Refresh All. And what I have now is data from all 4 files in that folder, January, February, March, and April, combined into a single file. Well, I hope the video helped you out. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like more Excel tips and tricks, check out my website at theexceltrainer.co.uk. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, have an excellent day.